Hey, uh, uh. Bet you thought I was gonna do my intro, didn't you? Well, I'm not. Although my soul feels empty without it, we're gonna be playing Ocarina of Time today, and we're gonna be starting a legitimate playthrough this time. So... Well, it's really unfortunate that I just had to skip over all that exposition and cutscene. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Well, it kind of matters, but it's common knowledge, so it shouldn't be too bad. You could always just look it up. Watch another Let's Play and stop wasting your lives with me, maybe. But all will be okay, because Link is awake now, and I can keep playing this game. The cutscene was super slow anyway, and it makes me sad. Alright. We go see the tree. You see me rolling to see that tree. The tree is my best friend. Okay, so the gist of what happens is we're gonna go over to go see the tree over here. And there's this really ballsy, crotch spread dude you should kick in the dick. His name is Mido, and Mido is gonna be really racist to us and privileged and tell me that we're not allowed to go see the Great Deku Tree because we don't have weapons, but that's okay. It's all gonna be fixed. Because he has a stupid hat, and he's always leaves his legs spread right open. So I could just kick him in the dick and walk in, but I'm not gonna do that because the game won't let you do that, surprise, surprise. We're gonna go get a sword and shield though. Swords are nice. Really, I should just get the sword and murder him, but I don't think it would take too nicely to that. Yeah, I know. We're headed through this. So, it's never explained why there's a random, like, boulder in here that just keeps moving around in the Kokiri Forest. It's never explained. And frankly, I hope they never explain it, because where would all the magic be if you weren't in a freaking forest filled with kids dressed in green and just a boulder was riding around in the area where they store all their only weapon, apparently. That's the magic of The Legend of Zelda right there. And I hope it never changes. No matter what Breath of the Wild does, it will never be more magic than this freaking boulder. Great game, by the way. I love Breath of the Wild. I feel bad saying it, but I don't know if I liked it better than this. But it's very close. Like, ooh, upskirt. No, but like, if it's not better than this, it's extremely close. Like, it's almost, they're almost equal. But I don't know if I could say I liked it more, just because this game does things that Breath of the Wild doesn't do, And Breath of the Wild does some things way better than this, obviously, because this was the first foray into 3D for Zelda. And I know because this is obviously a lot more linear than Breath of the Wild, there are some things it just can't do quite as well. Like, my biggest gripe with Breath of the Wild is storyline presentation, because it's not that the storyline in Breath of the Wild is bad, it's actually pretty good, and it's different from what we've seen before. But my gripe with it is the main villain is kind of boring. Like, I'll be honest. Even though technically it's still Ganon, it's not, and they don't really explain why or how. We never get to see human Ganondorf, which is really disappointing, especially since that's like one of, if not the best, Zelda character. And this game is his first appearance, and he has done really well as a villain here, who you interact with throughout the game. And that's just not something Breath of the Wild was able to provide because of how open it was. And I'm not complaining, because really, you can't have it both ways. Like, you kind of gotta pick one thing or the other. Because you sacrifice story if your world is too open, and you sacrifice exploration if you're too linear. Just how you tell the story. So it's difficult. I'm not saying it's bad for that reason. Like, again, it's still my favorite Zelda game. This is over Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, and Twilight Princess. But not quite over this game, I don't think. Now, maybe I'm being unfair or whatever, but I don't think so. And again, I'm not trashing Breath of the Wild in any way. I'm just saying, in this game, and in Wind Waker and Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword definitely, the story was handled a lot better. No, it's not going to the hospitals just yet. Yeah. But again, those games have nothing on Breath of the Wild in terms of exploration and the atmosphere. Mostly because Breath of the Wild running on newer consoles, a newer console, and that does wonders for it. And those games have nothing on it. Even though, in terms of exploration, I think before Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker was the most explorious one, maybe with Majora's Mask being a close second. Skyward Sword was not good for exploration, as we know, and this game was okay. This game and Twilight Princess weren't really about exploration too much, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Can't have it both ways. Wow, so close. I'm sorry if this part here is a little tedious. I always found it tedious trying. Oh, okay. Trying to get all the rupees for the Deku Shield. But it's necessary. Gotta happen. You wish. Alright, little man. You know, I have a friend who looks like that guy. I have a friend who I think would look just like that guy if they were a Kokiri. And that's not an insult. I mean, obviously, that dude is sexy. Like, look at him. Saria got nothing on that guy. Breath of the Wild Zelda got nothing on that guy. But maybe he's not as sexy as Mido is. I don't know. I still kind of want to kick him in the dick, so, that! I don't know why, but in my head, every time I hear Mido speak with a voice in my head, it's always such a British voice. He's like, well, Even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favourite of Saria and the great Deku Tree? Huh, grumble, 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 grumble. That wasn't very good, I'm sorry. Don't repeat that. That never happened. Let's go! We got a stick. I like sticks. Sticks are friends. No. Well, that was a quite the accident there. Make me watch out, Navi. Watch out. No, you. Oh yay, more cutscenes. Great Deku Tree is super manly, guys. Look at that mustache. He speaks in a great manly voice. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. I guess kinda like the dude from Thriller who talks. The stench of 40,000 years. I don't know. Alright, so the dude got cursed by Ganondorf. We'll figure that out later. And he says we gotta go inside him. And kill the thing that's poisoning the dude. And save the forest. Like a good hippie. So, yeah. Off his mouth. Off his mouth. And we enter his mouth. I like this dungeon name. We got a nut. I like playing with nuts, guys. Rupees. And sticks. Sticks. Oh! Nuts. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to rearrange some of these. There we go. I also spend my days, sleepless nights in fact, maybe some shower thoughts, but mostly sleepless nights, wondering how these chests and bridges got inside the Great Deku Tree. Is it like Jabu Jabu later in the game, where Rudo has been going into his mouth and stuff for years? Because like, how did the chests and bridge get here? Why is there a map inside? Like, have Kokiri kids been going into this dude for whatever reason for like several years? I don't know. Something I've always wondered. There are doors and stuff. Like, if they're going inside him, why were they making rooms inside the dude? Did they? Zelda theory. Before the Kokiri forest was a safe place for all the little children Kokiri. they had to live inside the Great Deku Tree, like kind of like a hotel apartment thing, because it wasn't safe out there. Or maybe that's what happened during the Gerudo war thing that just recently wrapped up in the land, where Ganondorf was like, I pledge the allegiance to the Hylian King of the United Kingdom of Hyrule. Oh, that was stupid. And Link as the baby got delivered to the Great Deku Tree. Maybe that's what happened, and that's why all this stuff is there. I coined that, by the way. No one else has thought of it, I don't think, so you heard it from me. Alright. We've gained the power of intense first-person shooter violence. You got thine Deku seeds. Thine Deku seeds. Climb in the ladder. Like, yeah, and why was the ladder there? I swear, I got questions that gotta be answered, man. Like, for real. Someone get Miyamoto on the phone and do that. I got seeds. I hope you guys all saw like Link's shield bend through his back. It looked pretty painful, gotta admit. Another random piece of trivia. When I climb up this thing, I have always gone over this way. Like to the right. I have never ever climbed the vines to the left. And I'm so used to it now, I doubt I ever will. So that's it's kind of weird. No, it's very weird. So yeah, the plan is not to do like a 100% playthrough of this game. So I don't think I'm gonna be getting all the Skulltulas and stuff. But I'll get this one just to show that they exist. Yeah! I feel good about myself now. This first dungeon, because it's the tutorial dungeon, I just noticed is like really gives you a lot of hearts for doing things, which is probably good. Probably good. And I know that if I was young and trying to play this again for the first time, I definitely wouldn't be remotely as good at it as I am now. Okay, the real question is, nope. That's really sad. I'm embarrassed now. Just embarrassed like you wouldn't believe. Up we go. Should I? I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. First time ever, I'm going to the left. Wow, that was stupid. I'm never doing it again. See? Look what happens. I go to the left, and this is what happens. A whole bunch of stupid shit. Oh boy. We got it. That was expert right there. Like, you ain't even seen a skill like that before. As by a Zelda by a Zelda Ocarina of Time player. Never before have you seen anything like it. All the other Ocarina of Time players, they don't got nothing on me. Don't got nothing. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again if you spare me. I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? I think you're traitor and scum, and I should have been around to take your life from your body as I watched it drain from your eyes. That's how much of a traitor scum you are. JK, bro, you helped me get through this dungeon, and I love you. I love the lasagna texture. I don't know why. Another weird thing about me in this game. I always thought that block there in specific looked like a piece of lasagna. Like legit, a piece of lasagna. Lasagna. No! This clock really never runs out, does it? Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. And Here, my friends, we are introduced to Zelda tradition. Block puzzles. There will be block puzzles for the rest of Zelda. It didn't even start here. It started with the very first one. And dare I say it, there will be block puzzles in every Zelda game for the rest of time. Play your Song of Time, go to the future. Tell me I'm wrong! Spoiler alert, I won't be. I hate the enemies in this room. The enemies in this room scare me. Oh no, I opened the wrong door. Ah. Here they are. The terrifying chirp sound they make. Let's see if I can capture that camera for you. No, I guess not. It's scary. It's all bleh, bleh, bleh. Truly terrifying. I'm gonna push this block down because one time I didn't, and I died in a pretty stupid way too, and I forgot to push that there, and I regretted it. Because then you have to go through all the dungeons, do it again. It's so tedious, man. I would never do it again. Oh yeah, wait, that's right. I didn't die in a stupid way. I did this part, forgot to lift that block back up, and that's what happened. Okay, guys, do you remember? 23 is number 1. Thanks, cowardice trait. Wait, what? 2? Is this 3 then? Then you must be number 1. Come here. How did you know our secret? How irritating. A traitorous bastard told me your secret. Alright, so now we're gonna like go in there and there's gonna be like a evil like queen bug thing and we're like gonna have to kill it. So like I hope you can be patient with me and like stuff. We're gonna kill this thing now, like I promise. Goma, where you be? Oh, there Goma. There Goma. Straganona. Woo! We killed it! Yo, as a kid, that boss took me like 16 tries or something like that. I struggled so hard with it for like no reason. I didn't know I could do the Deku Net thing is probably why. I was stupid. Alright, let's go talk to the big Mr. Dooku. Count Dooku. Now let's go talk to the Deku Tree. He says, well done. We did good. Pat yourselves on the back. We all did a good thing today. We demonstrated our courage, and we wouldst be able to carry out his wishes. Ooh, he's gonna tell us stuff. Exposition time. A wicked man of the desert who may or may not be the best character dreadfully cursed this curse upon me. He likes to ride between fire and with a cape and a horse. Every time he is introduced in any Zelda game after this, there will always be fire involved against a black screen. Because he is so evil, only scorching fire and black screens can describe how terrible he is. Because he gon' steal the Triforce. Yep, this is long too. But this is exposition that will be followed and expanded upon. This is really the lore of Zelda right here. Or this is where it began. And this will be elaborated on further in other games, like Twilight Princess added to it quite a bit. Wind Waker added to it a little. Skyward Sword really added to it, though. And Breath of the Wild kind of added on to what Skyward Sword added to it, so I guess you could count it. You could count it. Even though Breath of the Wild's part was like an add-on to the add-on, it's an add-on to this nonetheless, so it counts, yo. Din made land. Thanks to Din, there was land. That's like Death Mountain right there. The wisdom gave the earth a blue sky and a sun. The sun is nice. Faroe, though, all she did was like create bugs and stuff. It was really not as helpful as they make it out to be. And then they made the Triforce, and the Triforce can like grant omnipotent powers and stuff like that, so you can make your wish and do whatever you want. And basically, in the Zelda universe, if you are able to get all three pieces of the Triforce, you have the power of the three goddesses, and you can make your wish. And that wish can literally be anything. Like, you could just be like, I wish for a mustache, and you would have a mustache. You could also wish for the painful deaths of all your enemies, and you would have the painful deaths of all your enemies. You could wish... They never specify if you could wish for infinite wishes. Ganondorf's an idiot. In Wind Waker, he shouldn't have wished for freaking... to take over Hyrule. He should have wished for infinite wishes, and he could have used them on whatever he wanted. He could have taken over Hyrule, become like 30 years younger. He could have done anything. What a waste, now that I think about it. Whatever. Princess of Destiny and stuff. And here's one of the spiritual stones that we will need to get to the Master Sword. It's green, guys. Because we're in the forest. It's green. These things are actually a reference to like the amulets you have to catch in a link to, or get in a link to the past, so that you can um get to the Master Sword. I assume because of the gems that are in the middle of all these spiritual stones and how the amulet things are just like the gems with the necklace attached to them, that they could actually be the same stones, just given different names over the years and shit like that. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool to, to think about. I'm a nerd for Zelda timeline theories and stuff like that. Maybe I'll make a video on that kind of thing sometime. Oh great, Ballsy Mido is back. Hey Stunzy, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. It's all Obi-Wan's fault. It's why I'm not a Jedi Master. He's holding me back. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Don't click off. I love you. Don't do it. If you're still here, I just want you to know that you mean so much to me. And stuff like that. And here's the saddest cutscene of the game. Oh, you're leaving. Oh, you're leaving. I can't do feminine voices. I've never. Ever since my voice deepened. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Stunty. I don't want to try. Because you were different from me and my friends. But that's okay. We'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. We finally got an ocarina in the game about ocarinas. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to C and press C to start playing it. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to bleh bleh or bleh. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Who built this bridge? The ropes are higher than the Kokiris are. Also, in this scene, it strongly implies that Link started crying and he ran away so Saria wouldn't have to see. How sad. And touching. Let me tell you a story about my best friend and Hyrule Field. This place was so big for its time. The Breath of the Wild Hyrule Field puts this one to absolute shame. As we should expect, I mean. You get in there, you go up there. But that's where we're gonna end the episode. I love you, everyone. Thanks for watching. I love you. I know I've been saying that really quickly. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want, you can come back for part 2, where we're gonna go find that Princess of Destiny and maybe talk to some Gorons. I don't know. So yeah. Thanks for everything. Yeah. Up and away, and peace out.